and I am just wrote a program I think you all should take a look at, share if necessary. I hope you like and subscribe because I hope to have more content in the future. What this is called is a very simple program. It is known as geographic profiling. So it is a Python program that will help determine the location of a criminal based upon the locations of crime scenes and based upon the potential location of the criminal where the next crimes may take place. This was tested against Jack the Ripper in London. This is where it had its start and when people did the testing. So let's run the program and you'll see a little pop-up screen here as soon as it gets around to it. So you have two files, yourcrimedata.csv, which has the latitude, the longitude, the date, and the time, their comma separated values. And then in the second one is sex offender data, or also it could be a parole and probation, those that are on parole and probation, and you put that in the location PDF. And so you would have first and last name on the line, their first and last name, actual, and then the text that says location data, and then the street address, all in city and state and zip, all in one. This is not guaranteed to be 100% correct, and it's still in the testing phases. It does have issues. The math does have issues. You can make mistakes, and it's no replacement for good detective work. So let's push the button, and it says any key, but you should just press enter because any key doesn't work is for two reasons. One, there's no key that says any, and when you press any key, it still requires you hit enter. Really weird. Python's odd. All right, so it has saved it as crime locations map. So let's go to the map and just going to refresh. All right, what do we have here? Well, the crime locations are these red ones here. These are the locations of two actual missing people in the little town of Tamaka, Pennsylvania. This is actually in the boonies right here, and this is right along the road. These guys have never been seen since. If we take a look, we have, if something has been predicted by the Rossman, it would be green. We have a yellow one here, and that's by CGT. I'll go through these acronyms later. And then we have a purple one, which is negative exponential, and that is linear distance decay. Those are three models. Now, if you take a look here, we've got really pale, then we have darker, and so these are locations of where the criminal may live, whomever took them or whoever's responsible. Um, in the case of Jack the Ripper, is where he may live. Now, these are all possible locations, but they're about 50%. All right, now we have our blue lines here, or blue dots here. These are the locations of known sex offenders within Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. All right, so we're just gonna zoom in here. All right, and so we could say that somewhere around here, the person lives. Is this the person? No, we don't know. You'd have to, do good detective work to find out. All right, let's take a look at the code, shall we? And where did you go? Oh, it's going to go to GitHub. Okay. This is my GitHub. You can do this. Geographic profiling. As you can see right here, github.com/uppercase B Bob Pick geographic profiling. And we have the information here. All right. Gives a real basic explanation. Predictive algorithms. So we have the CGT, crime geographic targeting, negative exponential distance decay, linear distance decay. All right, so four possible ones. It generates a heat map. So this variation of between the light and the dark reds. Sorry, consistent highlighting. So if we had a couple of these that were the same, it would be a white marker. And it is interactive. So as you saw, as I zoomed in, for example, we'll just see how interactive that is. All right, so these are locations of the possibles. All right. And data integration. So we have the CSV and the crime data, or crime data from the CSV and sex offender information from the PDF. And this is that blown up, nice, big, easy print. All right. So this is how you do your CSV. So first and last name, followed by the offender's name, location details, and the next line you'll have the address. There's your explanation on how to install it. All right, so the predictive algorithms. Let's see, did I already go through all those? I think I did. Oh, I need to update that. Anyways, these are all based upon math, and that way you can understand how things work. Uh, if you think you might know somebody who would be interested in this, feel free to share the video. That's all I've got. Goodbye.